People, Drizzy versus UMG. So Drizzy versus UMG. People, Drizzy out here got pop ever since he lost his battle against K-Dot, aka the boogeyman from LA, aka Kendrick Lamar. Drizzy has been going downhill ever since. Man went from champagne pappy to champagne cup. Man out here pointing lawyer fingers out here. Jesus Christ. Man out here wiggling and jiggling with Boy Better Know at the wireless. Making Skepta fuck up the fucking battle for all of us, people. Drizzy versus UMG, people. A timeline of Drake's legal actions. So what's going on? Before we get into that, people, what's recently been happening in these internet streets? So it says over here at NFR, Drake versus UMG. Judge Jeanette A. Vargas has granted UMG's request to file Kendrick Lamar's contract under seal, ruling it contains sensitive business info and that protecting UMG's interests and Lamar's privacy outweighs public access. Whoa. So people, let's see what the internet streets are saying. Through the court of... I'm not even reading that shit. I don't know what that shit says. Anywho, what the internet people are saying. Can't believe Drake is really trying to go through with this. It only makes everything Kendrick Lamar said seem more truer. Weird part about that nobody seems to mention is, Drake, you started it. People, Drake is the first rapper in history to basically point his lawyer fingers at a next rapper over goddamn lyric. If he succeeds, we're all fucked, you know. You know why? Because I think it's going to be a ripple effect. I believe he won't succeed, but if he does, to me, this is going to open a can of worms. It's going to open Pandora's box, I believe. Meaning that if Drake won, I believe that more people out here is going to start taking other people to court over things they said in music or what the case may be. I think we might start with the music, then the next thing you know is going to be like television programs or YouTubers going to be taken to court because they said this over on YouTube. Bloody yeah, it's going to be a mess. Hopefully don't go there. But anyway, let's go over to Billboard, people, and let's see what's going on here. A timeline of Drake's legal actions since Kendrick Lamar dropped Not Like Us. People, let's run through this bitch real quick. People, shall we let's get the full screen up, people. Let's see what's going on. So, bloody hell, let's read this bit here. So when Drake and Kendrick Lamar first started duking it out, the American people, you still say this shit right here. You still say this. Duking it out. Bloody hell. Whoever wrote this sounds corny. Who's this? Hannah Daly? Yeah, I can tell. Probably white Nubian queen in Arkansas. White women dancing in the sky, I see you there. White women. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let me know that this is the best goddamn internet show you have ever seen in your goddamn life. People, Drake versus UMG. So anyway, when Drake and Kendrick first started duking it out through a series of hard-hitting diss tracks in the spring of 2024, no one could predict that the back and forth would soon become one of hip-hop's most historic rap beefs on record, much less one of the music industry's biggest legal battles, people. Anyway, people, let's go through the timeline. So November the 25th, 2024, Drake accuses UMG and Spotify of artificially inflating Kendrick's streams, people. Whoa. So Drake first involved lawyers in what was otherwise a purely music-based conflict just before Thanksgiving 2024 when he submitted a bombshell pre-action filing to New York court accusing UMG, to which he signed for entirety of his career, bloody hell, of inorganically boosting the streams on Not Like Us through bots, payola, and other methods designed to deceive consumers into believing the song was more popular than it was in reality. Whoa. So that makes me think, when I read something like that, I just think to myself, how would you know, and why would you suspect it? Because I believe if you suspected that, let's say you thought Kendrick Lamar was inflating shit, it means you know some shit. Maybe you're doing it yourself. Maybe you've been doing it. That's what I think, people. Maybe you've been doing it. Maybe your numbers are inflated because you've got this big machine, UMG, behind you to do all the magic. UMG is like the fucking Wizard of Oz. We have to see the Wizard of Oz. Oh, shut the fuck up, people. Anyway, UMG schemes were motivated, at least in part, by the desire of executives at Interscope to maximize their own profits. Drake attorney wrote, bloody yo. Next one, November 25th, 24, UMG responds to Drake's first filing. My lord, people, my lord. So in a statement to Billboard, UMG quickly and empathetically denied the accusations against the company in Drake's first filing. The suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue. A spokesperson said, we employ the highest ethical practices in our marketing and promotional campaigns. No amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that fans choose the music they want to hear. People, they're spitting that shit right now. Let's move on. So November 26, 24, Drake accuses UMG of defamation in second filing. Bloody hell, Drake out here just pointing those goddamn fingers. Anywho, just one day later, Drake turned to Texas court to file a second motion against UMG, this time alleging defamation and claiming that the corporation had wrongfully allowed for the release of a song, falsely accusing him of being a sex offender. Jesus Christ.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Whoa. A minor, do 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 do. The instrumental goes like that. Do 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 do. You know what I mean, people? Shit. The rapper's legal team also named iHeartRadio as UMG's co-conspirators in a pay-to-play scheme to promote Not Like Us on airways. Bloody hell, Drake. Do you think that people might just like the song? And everybody's just getting fed up with Drake. People, I got fed up with Drake a long time ago. I got fed up with Drake from this album right here, Nothing Was the Same. This is where I left the Drake bandwagon, people. I thought like, nigga, no more, people, no more. It's too moist. It's too moist for me, and I'm a man's man, people. I'm a man's man. Shit. Anyway, let's move on. December 20th, 2024, Spotify responds to Drake's first filing. So nearly a month after Drake first brought Spotify into the mix by naming the company in its first legal action against UMG, the streaming service hit back with a response motion filed in Manhattan. Blah, 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 blah. They say the musician claims it's false, far-fetched, and speculative, people. Whoa. What petitioners is seeking to do here is to bypass the normal pleading requirements and obtain by way of pre-action discovery that which is would only be entitled to seek were it to survive a motion to dismiss. Bloody hell, there's some smart language over here. Basically, they said, Drake, you're a fanny and you need a slap. Let's move on. People, how much we got on the timeline? Let's go down the time. Let's see. Oh shit, the timeline ain't that long, people. Let's go back up to the bitch. Where was it? We're done that. People, we still in December to 2024. Drake's legal team fires back at Spotify's response. So Drake's legal team says in a statement to Billboard shortly after Spotify's response filing, Drake legal teams wrote, it is not surprising that Spotify is trying to distance themselves from UMG's allegedly manipulative practices to artificially inflate streaming numbers on behalf of one of its other artists. Well, number one, people, I don't trust UMG and I don't trust Spotify. I hear in these internet streets that Spotify don't even pay their artists, so I can't trust those MFs. Hell no. Hell no, people. Anyway, let's move on. January the 14th, 2025, Drake drops legal action against UMG and Spotify. So after nearly 2 months of quiet in the wake of his first legal action against UMG and Spotify, Drake voluntarily withdrew his original filing in New York court without cost to any party. He did not, however, withdraw his Texas court filing against UMG and iHeart. Okay, people, let's move on. So January the 15th, 2025, Drake sues UMG. Bloody hell, Drake out here with his suing fingers. He's out here with his suing fingers. People, what are your thoughts so far? Slide in the comments. What are your goddamn thoughts? So anyway, any sense that Drake was backing down from his legal pursuits because of his withdrawal the day prior quickly desperated. Bloody hell. People, this shit is testing my reading. Give me a round of applause. Shit. This is pated, people. This is pated. Bloody hell. Shit me. Fucking hell. Excuse the French. This stream is PG. You need a parent to watch the stream, and you have to be over 18, not 16. Anywho, people, when the star launched a full-blown defamation lawsuit against UMG for boosting the false and malicious narrative that he is a pedophile, which he alleged has put his life in danger. Jake, no. Someone's trying to go. Kendrick Lamar, you dark-skinned blackie, don't you lay a finger on Drake. Trinity K. Dot, or I will look for you. Don't you lay a finger on that light skin.
And I will kill you.
Like, don't you dare lay a finger on that light skin man.
Hello, motherfucker.
Anywho, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let me know that this is the greatest internet show you have ever seen in your goddamn life, people. My God. Hate TV is a place where we can have banter, insult each other, still laugh and love each other. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause.
You hate on a nigga. I understand why you hate on me, nigga. Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
I was doing the game, man.
Show a nigga some love, nigga. Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
Anyway, people, so Jan the 15th, 2025, UMG response to Drake's lawsuit. So in a statement obtained by Billboard, UMG vehemently, bloody yeah, what kind of word is this right here, people? Hold on, I want to check this shit out right now on stream. Bloody, I don't know everything, people. That's why you got bloody Google. Vehemently. Bloody hell, people, we learned something new round our goddamn claws. My intelligence have improved. Now cut that shit off. Cut it off. Let's get back over here. So vehemently, bloody hell, denied the claims, and the rapper made in his lawsuit writing, "We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. We have invested massively in his career, in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historical, commercial, and personal financial success." Whoa, they are dropping the bars on Drake's head. The company continued. Throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry, to engage in conventional outrages, back and forth rap battles, to express his feelings about other artists. Whoa! He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence you, bitch, Drake, you bitch. That's what they're saying, basically. You bitch, Drake. He's using the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and to seek damages from UMG for distributing the artist's music, people. Give me a round of applause for that reading. Jesus.